like wood was scarce, so we had to import all of this wood to build houses. Sometimes we also used driftwood, so people often went down to the coast to find driftwood, valuable driftwood. Yes, but in those days they couldn't really, and also you couldn't build out of the wood we had here. The birds, grows more like a bush, and the same goes also for the willows as well. So there's this main building, and then there's also like a wooden building as well, where there's like a coffee house inside selling, coffee, and also traditional Icelandic cakes, which. This on the left is a horse pen, and remember when someone asked me about this kind of stones that were like a square when we were going up to the grey underwear, the crater. These were just old sheep pens, so they made sheep pens out of just stones as well, because they had so little wood. But today, of course, we can make this out of concrete and look much nicer today than it did in the earlier centuries.
look at the stuff on the street.
very passionate about, he was a romantic poet, that he would establish the parliament again. So she doesn't hear anything about this, and of course she thinks that the deacon is going to fetch her on Christmas Eve. And she's making everything ready, and she was a little bit late because he was gonna pick her up at a certain time. So she was a little bit late. She was, cleaning everything, making everything ready because she was a housekeeper. And then all of a sudden she hears a knock on the door, and she thinks it is the deacon. So she runs and fetches her jacket, but she hurries so much that she just puts on one of the sleeves, and the other sleeve she just throws over her shoulder. And she was very lucky that she managed to catch the rope of the bells on the gate, and she basically pulls and pulls and pulls, and the people wake up in the farm Dark River, and they run outside, and there they see the poor terrified Guðrún, and they bring her as quickly as possible inside of the farm. And of course the ghost then noticed that he only has the sleeve with him, so he gets out again and he's trying to get inside of the farm, but the people pray and pray and pray, and it goes like this night after night. And of course Guðrún is so terrified she doesn't even want to leave the farm, and at the end they get a priest who was like an exorcist, and with a very powerful preach they managed to put the ghost to rest. And that's how the story ends. But it has been said that the poor Guðrún, that she never ever recovered, and that she went crazy after a large harbor, and there are cruise ships arriving here. I hope they won't arrive when we go to Mitch's Lake, then everything is so full. But there are cruise ship visiting here, doing the day tours, doing the diamond tour, or Mitch's Lake tour, or doing a city tour, or just enjoying a day in the city, walking the main shopping street, which is not really large, to be honest. the Forest Lagoon if you want to go there. Then on the right hand side here you can see the taxi station and the bus central station. And there's only, so taking the bus here is for free, but there's only the number 6 that is going, and it's going like a circle. So if you would take the number 6 from there to get to the hotel, it would take you like maybe 23 minutes to get to the hotel, okay?